guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial. I've been really into dark, smoky, glittery eyes. So I wanted to recreate one of my old looks that I did about 2 years ago. It was a dark black smoky eye with black glitter on top with nude glossy lips. Honestly, it's such a staple look that people don't wear too often because they're scared of the color black. And I honestly can personally say I haven't worn a black matte or even black glittery smoky eye like that since that video 2 years ago. So I want to recreate that look today. I'm super excited. I'm obviously going to be using similar colors but a different palette than I did 2 years ago. I'm super excited. I wanted to throw on this cute little fluffy top to go with the eye look. If you guys are new here, welcome. I hope you enjoyed this video and subscribe to my family. Hit that little button before you go. You can also follow me on all my social medias. Instagram, for example. I'm super active on Instagram, I would say, over all of my social medias. But other than that, let's just jump straight in to the video. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and start off the look by priming my eyes. Like, should I do a voiceover or should I talk throughout the video? I think I'm gonna talk today, you know? So I'm gonna go ahead and use this e.l.f. Cosmetics concealer to prime both of my eyelids. This is their new hydrating camo concealer. I have their 24-hour concealer, and then I also just got this one. I honestly like both of them. I have no complaints about either of them. I feel like they're both equally great. Okay, so I'm going to be using a mixture of palettes today. So don't get mad at me. Don't get frustrated. If you have something similar in your kit, just find that and use that. But I've been obsessed with this Carly Bible palette by Anastasia. It looks like not that special, but it's special. Like, it is so good. So good. So I'm going to be going into the color Chai first, and then the second color we'll be going into will be Cindy. But right now I'm just going to go into Chai. Seriously, I've always loved Anastasia's palettes, but I kind of got tired of them. But this palette, when she first announced it, I didn't really care for it. But when I went to Ulta and I saw it in person, I was like, yes, that palette is gorgeous and so creamy. Like, the shimmers in this palette are to die for. So I'm going to be taking Chai and just buffing it back and forth into my crease. So the trick with an all black smoky eye is that you really want to build up the crease so that when you do go in with the black, it doesn't look like you got like punched in the face or like a panda. I don't know about other people, but I also like to use neutral to warm colors when I go in with the black smoky eye. I, again, feel like it doesn't look like you got punched in the face with like purples or grays or anything like that. I feel like it keeps the look very romantic and flirty. So it is our 6th wedding anniversary this weekend, and I honestly am kind of wanting to do this smoky eye, but then I'm like, maybe I shouldn't be so extra by going so dark. But we'll see how this goes. Maybe it'll convince me to wear this smoky eye this weekend. Okay, I just went back and forth with the same color, just building it up. Now I'm going to go into that color Cindy, which was a peachy transition color, and I'm going to go a little bit on top of Chai. Right almost to like the brow bone. I really want this color to stand out. You would think that this smoky eye would be really hard, but I promise you it's not. As long as you take your time blending, it's really not difficult at all. Really build up Cindy because we are going to go in with dark browns and blacks, and I really want Cindy and Chai to really pack a punch. I might dive into this Anastasia Norvina palette. I don't know if this is volume 1. This is volume 1. And I think I'm going to go into E2 right here, which is an orange, very lightly, and just go on top of Cindy and Chai with it to kind of intensify Cindy. Just want to bring some warmth, a little bit more. And I do like to bring it into like this socket right here. It kind of connects to my nose contour later on. And I feel like it looks a little bit more kind of like uniform whenever you have your nose contour. It's not like a stark line here, stark line here. Like it kind of just all flows, if that makes sense. Some people may think this looks like a drag queen, but you know, I don't mind a little bit of a drag. I'm gonna go into this Dominique Latte palette. I forgot how much I freaking love this palette. Like I forgot. So I'm gonna be taking the color Mocha mixed with Hazelnut. So these two dark browns. And I'm gonna be going a little bit lower into the crease. Again, this black smoky eye is super easy, but it's totally all about building up the shadows. So you see I went definitely a little bit lower. I'm just gonna be going back and forth in kind of a half moon shape, because that is the shape that I am going for. Kind of blowing it out as well. And then I'm gonna be just going back and forth into this brush. It has no additional product on it, just kind of using it to buff out the edges. And don't be scared to like blow it out. You can always clean that up with a makeup brush later, or makeup wipe later. I'm gonna go this time just into the darker brown, which is Mocha. Keep it a little bit lower, kind of sticking the majority on the edge of my eye and then dragging it inwards. Okay, now I'm gonna take a flat blending brush, kind of like this. This is a Morphe 433, and I'm gonna go into the black from a Norgina palette. You can honestly take whatever black you want, and I'm gonna begin to kind of build this eye look up with the black. So I'm gonna start packing this on my lid. And I like to use a blending brush like this. I feel like it packs on matte colors a lot better than like a flat shader brush. So again, it doesn't look like I have raccoon eyes. I'm gonna take it up a little bit more. Okay, now I'm gonna go back into Mocha and Hazelnut and just begin to kind of buff out the black with the two browns, keeping it very low again. Just go in circular motions. What this is doing is kind of taking the black and just smoking it upwards without actually going in with the black, if that makes kind of sense. You're kind of blending the black with the browns, smoking it upwards, which is really giving you that smoky blended out effect. So as you can see, the black on our lid is kind of fading a little bit, but that's fine because you can go back and build it up. It's more of just kind of blending it upwards so that you get that seamless effect and smoky effect. I'm gonna go back in with a little bit of Cindy and Chai. Just kind of blend out these edges up here. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back in with the black to re-intensify. Okay, so for that inner corner, I'm gonna go into a small little pencil brush so I can really get in there without making a mess. What I like to do too is go in with like a clean blending brush. Okay, so I know it looks crazy because I have fallout everywhere. Everything looks messy. I promise you it all comes together in the end. So I'm going to go into this Stila Magnificent Metal in Molten Midnight, and I'm going to tap that all over my lid. I don't know if you guys remember me doing this in my last video, I'm just obsessed with this glitter. While that is kind of drying, I'm just gonna fan it actually and just wait. I'm gonna add a little bit more black to that outer edge, just to deepen it up and kind of give it a cat eye effect. Okay, so I went ahead and I finished both eyes off camera. And I actually really like the way that it turned out. I also did my eyebrows just because that shit takes 5 years, so ain't nobody got time to be doing that on camera. So I'm gonna go into my favorite primer right now. This is an e.l.f. primer. This is their blemish control. I don't know why my face feels so tight. Feels like I got Botox on it or something. So weird. Alright, so I couldn't find my Tarte foundation. It just disappeared. So I'm going to go into this Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation. This is in the color 370W. Put that behind my And this is a little tan for me. Yes, it is. But it'll be fine. I mean, maybe it's not. What do you guys think? Sometimes I feel like it's kind of a little too orange. I mean, that's pretty. No, I don't know. I do love the finish of this foundation though, and I feel like the smallest amount of it goes the longest way too. Instant tan right here. How pretty are these eyes though? I was feeling kind of scared that I was actually kind of looking raccoonish, but I'm loving it. I feel like this is really basically the same tutorial that I did, except a little bit different because I had the glitter all over, whereas here it is a matte smoky and the glitter is kind of just halfway. Take this Havana Camila Cabello, I cannot speak. Anyways, you guys know what I'm talking about. This is discontinued. Don't hate me. Sorry, but I just love it. I'm going to take a little bit on the Booty Blender and just tap it in the areas where I want to naturally bronze and contour. Just so pretty. Gives you like such a pretty like natural tan, even though this foundation looks yellow AF on me right now. So I'm going to use this Too Faced Born This Way concealer. This is in medium tan. Oh yes. I was going to use the e.l.f. hydrating one, but that is pretty tan as well. And this one's a little bit lighter, which kind of will make me feel better because this foundation right here, I'm obsessed with this concealer, guys. It's a good coverage. It's not like super full of a coverage, but it's like a healthy skin kind of coverage. Like it's so hydrating and it still covers at the same time. I'm obsessed with this concealer, and you guys will never guess where I found that concealer. TJ Maxx, bitches. TJ Maxx. Yes, ma'am. TJ Maxx. It was there, and it's so good. So what's one makeup trend that you guys have like a love-hate relationship with, that you like kind of wish it would go away, but then like some days you love it? And that sounds weird, but for me that would be highlight. Like some days I don't like highlight, and then sometimes I do. I just feel like it's kind of one of those things. Like for example, I'm going to go into Carrots by Jaclyn Hill, by the way, and I'm going to mix that with Makeup Revolution banana powder. For example, like when I watch Carly Bible do her makeup, she never wears highlight and it looks so good. But then you have people who do wear highlight, ooh, I exaggerated, and it looks so good. I don't know, just sometimes, like Crispy never wears highlight either. It does emphasize a lot of texture, so I get it. but sometimes I love it and then sometimes I just hate it. I don't know. I kind of want to test out a look without highlight, but then like I feel as if I would look naked without it, you know? But then like sometimes I feel like girls can wear way too much of it, and I'm totally guilty of it too. So I'm just gonna push in this banana powder. I don't really like to dust away my under eye powder anymore. I kind of just like to push it into the skin. I feel like it gives me such a flawless look when I do this. Okay, so I'm gonna take the Carrots by Jaclyn Hill powder, tap some off on the back of my hand, and just go around my cheeks with it. I love this powder. This is like super similar to the Lancome powder, which I use on my clients all the time. Alright, you know what? I think I'm going to test out my theory today. I don't think I'm going to put highlight on. I think I'm just going to highlight like the tip of my nose and call it a day and see how I feel about it. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm going to take this Jumbo Bronzer by Morphe in Megastar. So I'm like getting kind of frustrated when it comes to my fitness journey right now. I don't know if you guys watch my vlogs, but I still haven't lost any more weight since like those first 2 weeks. And it's getting a little bit annoying because I feel like I've been eating so good and working out so hard, and it's just frustrating. Like I feel like I was able to lose weight so good pre-kids, and now with kids it's like impossible to lose weight. Like literally it's impossible, that I'm starting to think something is like medically wrong with me, guys. A little bit dramatic, but I kind of feel like I should go get like my hormones tested or like my thyroid tested, because it's a little bit weird. I was totally in like a calorie deficit and I still didn't lose any weight. And you would think that you would lose like water weight or something, but I literally have barely lost anything. Like I had lost 4 pounds, but right now I'm weighing the same as I did when I first started. And I've been working my ass off, guys. Like working my ass off, eating good, meal prepping, and the fact that like I still haven't lost weight is a little bit discouraging and a little bit frustrating. I don't know if any of you guys have gone through any of this, but it's just annoying. It's annoying. It's freaking annoying, okay? I'm going into this ColourPop Duo. You guys saw me use it in my last makeup video. Alright, so I'm kind of liking this look without highlight. What do you guys think? I'm going to highlight my nose. Okay, I lied. So I'm going to highlight my chin a little bit. I'm going to use my finger, because I love the way highlight looks with your finger. And then I'm going to do just the tops of my brows, like right here. Call it a day, and for that I used Mesmerized by the Jaclyn Hill palette. So now I'm going to go into my under eyes. Alright, so I'm going to take this eye pencil Kohl from LA Girl, and I'm going to line my inner waterline. So now I am going to take black eyeshadow and kind of set that in place. Okay, so now I'm going to go into a flat pencil brush, and I'm going to take those colors Mocha and Hazelnut and begin to buff out the black. You again don't want to go too low so that you don't look like you got punched in the face. So now I'm just going to go in strictly with Hazelnut. And now I'm going to switch brushes and take Cindy, which was that like peachy kind of color from the Carly Bible palette, and then drag that a little bit lower. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead add some lashes off camera, and then I'll be right back.
2 hours later.
Alright, lashes are on. All we have left is lips. I'm just gonna spray my face really fast. Ooh. I'm actually really digging how this looks without any highlight. I feel like my skin looks better without it. It looks less textured. And I'm here for it, besides like my nose and my chin. But as far as like my cheeks go, I'm here for it. This is my first time for real, like not ever trying highlight. So it's kind of weird, but I really like it, so. All right, for lips, I am obsessed with Kim Kardashian's lips, her lip liners, her lipsticks. They have the best formula, in my opinion, of regular lipsticks. So I'm gonna go into KKW Nude Lip Liner in Nude 3. This is pretty dark, but I love pairing a dark lip liner with any color. If you guys have been following me for a while, I use it with reds, with really pale nudes. I feel like it is the perfect kind of nude lip liner, a dark brown. Okay, so first I'm gonna go into the color No Shade by Dose of Colors because it's a very pale nude. And then I'm gonna top it off with the KKW Nude Lip in 3. I look crazy. Let's not freak out. Calm yourselves. Now I'm going to go in the outer edges with KKW Nude 3. I'm like, do I like it or do I want a little bit more color? I'm going to try Dose of Colors More Creamer. Okay, so I'm really liking this lip, but I feel like it needs something more. So I'm going to go into Creme Brulee by NYX Butter Gloss. Yes. There we go. Oh my goodness. Yes, bitch. Okay, I hate that we have like 2 little glitter marks right there. Bad part about working with glitter, huh? Alright guys, I was gonna go and like put on earrings and do this whole thing for you guys, but you guys kind of you guys catch the drift, right? So I am obsessed with this eye look, like so obsessed. Do you guys see what I mean about a dark smoky eye with like a little bit of glitter with nude lips? To me, it is so sexy and sultry and just like, it's like screams date night to me. I am living for it. Had I gone out on Valentine's Day, I probably would have done this eye look, but I went to the movies with my kids. So, mom life. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me create this look. I'm really living for it, and I'm honestly living for the no highlighter look, which is so funny because like my last video, it was like packed on. But I feel like because I've been having so many skin issues, I've kind of like been playing with techniques, and I'm like really living for this whole like kind of matte vibe with just like the center highlighted. So let me know down below what you guys think about this look, what you guys think about this eye look, the no highlighter. And I believe my next video will either be Amazon dupes or designer or like finds kind of video. I ordered a bunch of stuff. I'm waiting for one more bag to come in before I film that. I have a couple videos kind of marinating in my mind, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching and sticking through if you are here at the end, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.